Well, good damn afternoon, Americans. Jericho Green here with you once again. What a special day, guys. It's not just any day. It is December 31st, last day of the year. December 31st, 2022. We've come to the end. But we're not done with it yet. We are going to do a 2022 year in review. We've had some ups, but boy, have we had some downs. We're going to try to cover at least most of them here today. Hold up. There we go. So we're going to try to cover most of it. I mean, we can't get to them all. There's not enough time in this beautiful live stream we're about to lay down. But we're going to cover most of them. Some of them are unforgettable for all the wrong reasons. Shout out to all of you in the comment section. Usual suspects, unusual suspects. Some of the usual suspects are very unusual. It's all right. You'll always have a place here. Always have a place in my heart. So lots and lots of stuff to cover. And I want you guys to weigh in too. Give me, maybe I'm missing some, maybe some big ones that I'm missing, whatever, you weigh in and let me know. This is an interactive live stream, so like get in here. The water's fine. Shout out to definitely the largest super chat cherry pop ever, certainly of 2022. What a way to end it. It's not how you begin, it's how you finish, people. This is how Erica by Da Vinci is going to finish. Thank you very much, young lady. And another entry into the C Note Club. You are in the rafters. I'm gonna hang your jersey up at the end of the year before midnight tonight. I'm gonna put your jersey in the rafters. All right, Erica by Da Vinci. She says, Jonathan Winters quoted, "Life is like a shit sandwich. If you have enough bread, you don't taste the shit." So true. JG, I don't think we have enough bread. Happy New Year to you and yours, and to everyone here in the chat. Most definitely. Happy New Year to everybody. 2022, we are done with you. We are finished. Thank you, Erica. Appreciate that. Rex Rocker, Jericho Rambro Green. Yes, that was my name when I was on the radio back in the day. 102.5 KDON. That was my name, Rambro. Leonard S., thank you. Happy New Year, Jericho. Happy New Year, Leonard S. What kind of plans you guys got for tonight? You guys going to be asleep before midnight? You going to stay up? Maybe do a little toast? You going to get crazy? You going to get fucked up? Let me know. Snowman Zion, free Andrew Tate. I agree. And his brother, don't forget Tristan, his brother too. Both of them, get him out of there. That's some bullshit. And you don't stop, yo. Happy New Year. Happy to you too. Happy New Year to you too, miss. Appreciate that. Misanthrope, always with a kind word. Happy New Year, you mofos. Kate says, I will be asleep. Hey, some people don't fuck with midnight. New Year's or not. Some people maybe celebrate early. Concuss says they usually go to bed early. James Salter says he plans on doing something strange for a piece of change. Hey, man, you do what you got to do. You get it how you can, but hopefully they'll give you more than change. Like, don't ever do nothing weird for coins, okay? Try to get that money that folds, James Salter. I'm not hating on what you do. I'm just saying get paid as much as you can for it. You don't want the kind of money that goes in the ashtray. Spunbrain 65, I hope you're kidding. Driving drunks tonight. Or are you talking about people who will be driving drunk? I hope they catch them before they hurt anybody and they take their shirt off and give them 100 lashings on their back, because that's fucking terrible to do. Chris Law says, dumping snow here, staying in, chilling. Yeah, man, sometimes you're forced to stay in. Sometimes Mother Nature says, don't you come out here. But you best believe there's going to be some 20-something who's going to pass out drunk in the snow. So hopefully they don't die. Most mundane. I'm already buzzed. Might not make 12 o'clock. Like I said, man, some people celebrate early. Do you? Philip Huijin, shooting some fireworks, hanging out at home. Don't feel like going out. I feel you, man. I'm going to be here at home too. My partying days are done. When I was serving in the United States club/bar task force in my late teens, 18 to, I probably say I went hard in the paint from like 18 to 23, 24. I left it all out on the field. Coach, put me in. I left it all out on the field. I spent my money. I drank my drinks. I threw some of those drinks back up. I had good times. I had some bad ones too. I had a couple hangovers. I served well when I was in the club/bar task force. There was a time when I led the task force, okay? I don't miss going out. I'm good. No regrets. Some people did things and they find themselves in a certain position in life and they have regrets. Maybe they didn't party enough. They didn't go out enough. Whatever. I don't have that. I did good when I was out there. So going out, no thanks. Now, maybe one New Year I'll go out with my wife. We'll go out and do something classy. But clubs, partying, no thanks. Joe Mello, thank you. Hey, Jericho, hope you and your family have a good and safe New Year. Stay dry. My area is flooding over here. Yeah, man, it's coming down. My wife just got back from somewhere, and she said the water was starting to spill over on the highway and shit. So, yeah, man, be safe out there. Watch these adverse driving conditions. Mother Nature don't give a shit. She's a rude bitch sometimes, so be careful out there. Leonard S., please talk about Brandon's Red Hitler speech. Oh, my goodness. What the fuck is that? What do you do now? Why does he do this to us, man? We're just trying to get along through life, and then he drops a bag soaked with shit right in our lap. Just sloppy Joe. Let's see. This fool do. Red Hitler speech. Hold up. I did. Red Hitler speech. Oh, you mean the one where he had like the red background and shit? Where it was all V for Vendetta? Yeah, man. We'll definitely talk about that. I think that's considered a low point in the year. Grand Champ Pros. Yo, JG, Happy New Year. Do you think that shit sandwich come with a dessert for next year? Grand Champ Pros, it probably will come with the dessert, but the dessert will probably be on par with the sandwich. It's going to be a feces-based treat. A feces-based confectionery treat. It'll be sweet. They'll sweeten it for you, but it's still going to be dookie. It's still just going to be dookie. Straight Sith male says, how dare you besmirch the good name of Sloppy Joes with Biden's creepy name? I get it. I have a respect and a special place in my heart for Sloppy Joes. I used to love when we have Sloppy Joes. Remember the manwich? It's going to be a manwich meal. I love that shit. I get it. I can understand how you feel that I've disrespected the name of Sloppy Joe, and I apologize for that. But his name's Joe, and he's pretty damn sloppy. You can't argue me on that one. His name is Joe. He's definitely sloppy. He's definitely a runny shit sandwich. You know what? He's our shit sandwich. Damn it. Damn it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's check this shit out. Yeah, man. Let's take a little trip down memory lane, shall we? We're remembering this year. Let's remember a little further back than that, huh? How about this?
Well, mama, don't you make me another meatloaf. Forget the mac and cheese. I want some fun piled on a bun. I want a manwich, please. Make tonight a manwich night. I want a manwich, please.
Yeah. Look at that shit. Just a regular family. Nobody was weird. No sex. Mom and dad, not two moms, or a mom and then a dad that wants to be the mom. Nothing confusing. Just a family sitting down for a manwich meal. Ads. No, I don't want the trial. Where's the manwich meal? Come on. I want a manwich meal. That was the shit. What happened to that commercial? Let's try this one.
Breakfast for dinner.
Hunts.
Fantastic.
Yeah, that's a thick ass sloppy Joe right there. I never had a sloppy Joe that thick in my life.
And make it fine. Breakfast for dinner.
That was a thick ass sloppy Joe right there, guys. I never had one like that. Shit. But I do remember one time my mom was sick, so my dad made our lunches, and we had meatloaf the night before, so he made me a meatloaf sandwich. Naturally, those are delicious. If you haven't had one, have one. But it was like this thick. That was a good 2.5 inch thick meatloaf sandwich. Had someone try to stab me that day, if I put that sandwich up, that meatloaf would have stopped it because it was thick as hell. But I want a manwich meal. I forgot about that commercial. Guy, buddy, friend. I'm not your guy, buddy. I'm not your buddy, friend. I'm not your friend, pal. Thank you for the Hamilton. Happy New Year, my guy. Happy New Year to you, too. Whatever you do on New Year's, hope it's fun, no matter how weird it is to everybody else. I want a manwich meal. Oh man, good times, guys. Good times. So yeah, we're just gonna basically go over 2022. Of course, you guys jump in, tell me anything you want me to talk about or whatever. Joyce Decker, yeah, the Budweiser frogs. Budweiser. Alfredo Ruiz, Happy New Year, sir, from Miami. Bienvenido a Miami. Happy New Year to you too, Alfredo. Silky Smooth says, I'm not your buddy, pal. Spunberry 65, yes, to everybody. Designated driver, double D. They're not just a great set of tits, people. Double D, designated driver. Okay? Oscar Gonzalez is going to throw a match into this barrel of plaid gasoline by saying Booty Gauge likes manwiches. I think he likes a different kind of manwich. I know where you're going with this, Oscar Gonzalez. I get it, but I think the manwich he's into has 100% more dick than the manwich we enjoyed as children. You know what I mean? Lord German Husbando always had a double D in college. I think you're referring to designated driver, and that's good. Way to play it safe, LGH. Way to play it safe. Scott Calais, thank you for the Hamilton. Remember the saying was, a sandwich is just a sandwich, but a man with is a meal. A manwich is a meal. That's why I remember that shit, man. And my and we didn't have them often, you know, and it was always a Saturday night dinner thing or a Friday night. You know, manwiches were always like those kind of nights. You didn't sit down to a Sunday manwich dinner too often. But, you know, we have a Sloppy Joe, sit down and watch the Friday or Saturday night lineup on NBC. It was all good. And what's fun about watching those shows, you know, for adults, when you were a kid, you watch them now, you get so much more of the humor. A lot of it just flew over my head as a kid, as it should. But you watch some of those old shows. I remember the Golden Girls and shit. Sunny Spoon with Mario Van Peebles. That's a deep cut right there. Hunter. And then toward the end of Golden Girls, you had Empty Nest. What else do they play on Friday, Saturday nights? I remember some show, you know, back in the 80s, and it was always, everything had a souped up vehicle on it, a van with guns, a truck. I remember I can't remember the name of the TV show, But it was these two guys, and they drove like this 18-wheeler. It had all kinds, like a whole command center and shit in the back. And one of them had blonde hair. I think it was like an Australian dude. Man, if you guys can figure it out, let me know. But that was a good show. Airwolf, Hardcastle, and McCormick. If you don't know about Hardcastle and McCormick, you got some homework to do before the end of the year. That show is the shit. Fire Mission. Thank you for the Twomsky. Happy New Year, Jericho. Cop talk scene on Die Hard. Look at the gas prices, man. You know what? I was watching it was an old news clip of some story in Southern California, and the reporter started by pointing at a sign at a gas station, and the price of the gas wasn't the focus of the story, but it was like in the shot. And I believe it was the late 90s, maybe 2000. That gas was $1.34, $1.35. There's a scene in Lethal Weapon where he meets the South African dude's secretary in the grocery store. Remember, he goes, "Hey, lady, let go of my basket." He's trying to embarrass her, make her go out with him. You look at the prices of the produce, it'll make you sick. But yeah, next time I watch Die Hard, which will probably be soon, I will look at that, man, and it'll probably make me sad. And the gas prices are coming down. That was a definite low in 2022 when gas in California was $7 plus. I saw as high as $10. Where I lived, it was hovering around $7. Now it's back down under $4. It's in like the mid threes, 350-ish, which is better than what it was a few months ago, but still not where it was when the evil orange guy was running the country. Remember that? The purple one. Hello, Jericho Green. What's up, the purple one? Shout out to you. And I see you over there in the where was it? Oh, it was on Jay Reason, right? I saw you in the comments too over there, Jay Reason. Good show. I usually check it out. If I can't get to the TV, I'm doing something, I'll have it on my phone. Anderson Moffat too. No ass, no gas. Hey man, it's your car. If those are the rules, if you got to give up some ass to get in Anderson Moffat 2's car, well, you know the rules. You don't want to give up no ass, and don't get in. Bottom line. Spunbrain 65, $1 in 2020. Don't bring that shit up, man. That's gonna hurt. Mighty Geek Studios says Knight Rider, one of the best intro themes ever. Street Hawk, that was with the dude in the motorcycle, right? And that dude was in everything. I remember him being like some ninja movie and shit. That guy was in everything. He's just one of those dudes, you don't know his name, but you've seen him in everything in the 80s. Street Hawk, yeah, Airwolf, of course. Blue Thunder. I was more of an Airwolf dude. I didn't really fuck with Blue Thunder. But you give me Airwolf, I'm there. Remember go in silent mode and it would be like completely fucking silent. I used to believe as a kid that you switch that shit to silent mode. Like that's exactly what it is. Just cut the sound off. Silent. Ooh, Oscar Gonzalez. Was it called The Highwayman? Maybe it was. That sounds a little familiar. I'm going to have to check it out. But I can't go on my phone right now because I'm going to lose my spot on my or have it on my Instagram page. Daniel Orr. That's an inflammatory statement you're making right now. He says Chips had the best intro? Come on, man. Chips was good, but you're going to put Chips above Knight Rider? I can't let that happen. Not on my watch. Knight Rider is definitely better than Chips. I'll put A-Team above Chips. That intro with the guys talking, if you can find them, if you know where they are and you can find them, maybe you can hire the A-Team. And then it shoots A-Team in the screen. Stop. Booty Duty Nick. Dragnet. That was a good one too. That was a hard intro right there too. And you're right. Hey, the Chips intro was hard. But I can't put it above Knight Rider. Oh, man. Fire Mission, Heart to Heart. I got mixed feelings on Heart to Heart. Because Heart to Heart, what was it? Robert Urich? Was that the guy? Him and his wife? I respect Heart to Heart. It holds a special place in the 80s. But Heart to Heart was one of those shows that when it came on, it meant that my shows were over. It meant we're starting the adult programming for the evening. You know, you always had that show that signaled the end of the cartoons or whatever you like to watch. So mixed feelings for Heart to Heart. Respect them, but it meant the end of my shows for me, and that was tough to take as a child. Music for a Change 716. Chips was dope. It was. I'm not doubting that, but you can't put it above Knight Rider. Philip Huijin again. Thank you. Miami Vice. Hard intro. Come on. Them drums. And he had the lady in the carnival. She had the bikini on. Speedboat. Another great one. Hunter Bautista. MASH. Hated it. Never liked that show. That was another show that signaled the end of child programming. I mean, you started the adult bullshit that I didn't understand at night. No, hate MASH. Sorry, man. Oh, Lucas Letterly. Fall Guy? Fucking Lee Majors? I'm the unknown stuntman that made Eastwood look so fine. Good show. But I wouldn't put it in the pantheon of great TV intros. But it was good. Kimba. Yes, Knight Rider, of course. And Kate, I love the Golden Girls. That's up there too. Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. My heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. And if you threw a party and invited everyone you knew, you would see the biggest gift is from me. And the card attached would say what? Thank you for being a friend. Classic. Better than Knight Rider? I don't know. It might have to be a different genre, but yeah, Golden Girls, that was the shit. Spunbrain 65, thank you for the Hamilton. If you had Knight Rider, TA, would you end up beating out that smart donkey computer? I never had it, man. I never got that one. I didn't get into the video games and shit until much later. But I do remember it. And what was that other video game with like the little H shape? It was like a half steering wheel Hunter. Kimba Moonlighting. Yeah, was that Bruce Willis? C4 Duke, Small Wonder. I remember that. Wasn't that the little alien girl? Or was she the little cyborg robot one? One of those. Nate Deasy 502, Hawaii 50. Yeah, that was another good one. Emergency. I don't remember that one, James Bateman. Oh, Magna PI. Dun, 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 dun. That's another one. You got to put Magna PI in there. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, man. That fucking Ferrari. Robert Wagner. Thanks, T. Lawton. Robert Wagner. That's who it was. TJ Hooker. I don't know. Of course, Heather Locklear. Come on. I don't really. I would have to hear the the intro again to that one. Family Ties, good one. Julie Storm, Trump 2024. Yes, of course. Dukes of Hazzard, Simon and Simon. I didn't get too into Simon and Simon. I did like what's his name when he did the show Major Dad, but didn't really fuck with Simon and Simon. I used to watch Columbo with my dad, Joyce Decker. Yeah, Iron Bully guy. Yeah, I got respect for Fall Guy. Lee Majors, come on. No, Love Boat. Don't like Love Boat. Okay, guys, come on. Let's let's get this year review done because we can talk about these damn shows forever. Rockford Files, that was cool. Night Court, Fire Mission, that's a good one. Night Court had a cold intro. Boom, 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 boom. Like people, you know. Seinfeld, of course, that whole that bass sound slapping the bass. But Night Court, that has some cold bass play in the intro. And some horns in there. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, that was a cold intro too. It was. Misanthrope. Yeah, I'm not a big Seinfeld fan either, man. It always felt like if you didn't watch Seinfeld, you weren't one of the cool kids. Like you weren't allowed to sit at our table at lunch. I just always felt on the outside looking in at fucking Seinfeld, so I never liked it. Frasier was cool. My mom used to watch that. Toss salad and scrambled eggs. WKRP in Cincinnati. That was another good one. That was another good one right there. I got the night court in my head. Oh man. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm scrolling through my timeline on Instagram because I kept a pretty good record of what went on uh, during this year. Okay, so I'm in 2021 now. So let me go back up to the beginning of 2022. And how do we mark the beginning of 2022? What happened in the beginning of 2022? It was around, I'd say February ish. I'd say it was around February. I'll give you another hint. We're still paying for it. How about that? Does that help? What event took place in early 2022 that we are still paying for today? Huh. Let's see. I'm getting to it. I'm getting to it. Oh, almost there. I'm in November of 2021. So almost to the end. Ooh, when did this happen? Damn it. That happened last year. I wanted to talk about that again. Where that guy was on the damn he called in and it was Joe Biden and Jill Biden. And he said, let's go, Brandon. He's like, yeah, let's go, Brandon. But that happened at the end of 2021. So that didn't just really happen, did it? Did that really happen? Did he really get him to say the slogan that's that basically is saying fuck him? Yes, he did. Yeah, fuck me. Sad state of affairs. So, let's see. How will we kick off? All right. So this one was on December 31st of 2021. So we have to go to the very next post after that. So January, this post is from January 3rd of 2022. So the beginning of the year, it says students who filmed viral incident at ASU Multicultural Center say they are being disciplined by the school. Now that incident was those two white boys who were in the library. Happy New Year to you too, Brian King B. Falcon. They were in the library and they had the audacity to have their laptops open. And on one of the guys' laptops was a pro-police sticker. It was like Blue Lives Matter, I think what it was. And of course, you cannot say anything positive about blue around woke young people. So these girls began to berate him, call him names, harass him, all this shit, make it so he can't sit there and use a library to study at a school that either him or his parents, more likely, his parents are paying for it. So you're just wasting his parents' money. And these girls were saying a bunch of hurtful, racist things and had the shoe been on the other foot. Well, they would have done everything but tar and feather these two boys. They would have done everything but tie their hands behind their back and shoot them in the back of the head, communist style. Because if you're fucking white, there's certain things, certain opinions you cannot have in public. And these little monsters were roaming around making sure you couldn't do that shit. I was, man. And the guy, one of the guys was just saying, hey, basically, why are you messing with us? We're not trying to offend anybody, blah, blah, blah. Leave us alone. Those kids have more restraint than me. I would have cussed those two racist bitches out so bad. The nerve of you to come up to me because of a sticker I have on my laptop that's not even offensive? Man, those two idiots would have been crying. But, and then the punishment that they got was they had to write a report basically on why they shouldn't be racist. Take that. Take that, girls. Write a report. Ooh. Let's see. Oh yeah, this one was from well, let's see. Let's go a little bit more. Oh, yes. On January 8th, that is when Kamala the Ugandan nightmare and others were saying that because this was a year. This would be a year and 2 days after January 6th. Dun dun dun. And that's when they were coming out saying that this was worse than Pearl Harbor and 9/11. Wow. This right here, this picture, this dude carrying a podium out. Pearl Harbor. Pearl Harbor, 9/11, pale in comparison to this kind of stuff. Boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy, has that needle moved. Because I remember when shit like that wouldn't even hit our radar. Like, what? What happened? They broke in and took some shit and took pictures. Yeah. Punish them, but a council, get a committee together? A committee together? Oh my goodness. To do what? Because the committee is now being disbanded. They rescinded their subpoena for Trump, and the committee's being dismantled after the first of the year. So it begs the question, what was all of that for? So we're going to get a committee together. We are going to subpoena people. We're going to have witnesses. We're going to have testimony. And then we're going to take the subpoena back, and then we're going to disband. So what was all that for? It's kind of like when we blow up a country and then we pay to have it rebuilt. That doesn't make any sense to me. Doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Oh my goodness. I just saw one from Martin Luther King Day. You know, there's always some ghetto ass posts on that shit. Oh my goodness. Hold on a second. Because since I got the new laptop, I gotta put everything in here to log into shit. So let me see this. All right. Let's see if I can log in. It's looking good. Still spinning. The little thing is going around. Loading. We detected an unusual login. Oh, so now we're going to send a security code. So I'll wait for that. Anyway, I'll get that security code. Because I want to show you a video that I posted from Martin Luther King Day this year. It's so funny. I love it. It's a clip. If you guys watch Boondocks, you've probably seen this clip, but it's a clip of Martin Luther King in a church, in a black church. If he were still alive. And that shit is so damn funny. But anyway, I'll wait. Let's see. Anyway, I'll get the code and I'll put it in there. Oh, and also in January of this year, we were fortunate enough to have Bidenus Pervertus, our grandpa in chief, Mr. Hey, this isn't the mall. That guy. Old anxiety. That's when he came out and said, George Floyd's death. Hold on a second before I repeat this. What, Eric TCU 7, Michigan 0? Come on, Michigan. Jim Harbaugh used to coach the Niners, of course, if you know anything about college football. So I'll root for him. Fuck TCU. But come on, Michigan. You guys should be stomping their asses right now. Anyway, Before I say this, make sure that you guys are sitting down and you're not holding anything valuable like a baby or something like that, crystal. Because what I'm about to say is this is the Mount Everest of stupid shit that Biden has said. I know. He's dropped some jewels on us, but this is definitely on there. He said that George Floyd's death was more impactful than Martin Luther King's. Damn it, Sloppy Joe. He said that George Floyd's death was more impactful than Martin Luther King's. Guys, it's over. They're lost. They're fucking lost, guys. That's it. There's nothing we can do for them. They're finished. And again, Martin Luther King didn't get no damn gold casket or 5 funerals. You know that, right? So it's obvious they think more highly of George Floyd than Martin Luther King, which is weird. I mean, when you compare the accomplishments, one was a dope fiend and one wasn't. So, and it's not taking the security code. What the fuck? Try it one more time. Oh. Because I really want to show you that video of that clip from the Boondocks. That shit is so damn funny. That shit is too funny. Okay. Let me go to my profile. You have to go down pretty far because, like I said, it was the beginning of this year. And the year is just jam-packed with shit like that. Just stupid shit that he said. Stupid shit that they said, the left. Hold on, we're getting there. Damn, George Floyd's death. Wow. Okay, you there yet? No. Oh, there's that picture I got that I got a strike or whatever for on Instagram. Here, share this. Brenda W33, Happy New Year, you too as well. Thank you. Let's see. This picture right here. I got in trouble for this. I didn't take the damn picture. I'm not the one laying down shirtless with a bunch of kids sitting around me with one of them has their feet on my stomach. That's not me. That's what's his name? Hunter, right? Yeah, that's Hunter Biden. Yeah, it ain't me. Oh, remember this? No. Hold on, wait. No. That's too far in the year. We gotta save that one. We gotta save that one. Not yet, guys. Oh my goodness. You see all these gems in here? Oh my goodness. And when you see all the rainbow shit, you can tell what time of year it is. Watch, you'll see a chunk of shit in here. This has a bunch of rainbows in it. You know what month that is. You know what that means. There it is. You know what that means. You know what month that was. You know what month. All that rainbow shit that they hijacked. Can't even enjoy a rainbow anymore. Shitty. We'll get here. Let me check to see where I'm at. Can you guys see a difference? Which one is the dude from Mad Max? Tell me. I'm not even going to help you. The right or the left? Wrong. It's the guy on the right. I know. At first, I thought it was the guy on the left too, but it's the guy on the right. That's the dude from Mad Max, the villain. You guys are wrong. You thought it was the guy on the left, huh? Shows how much you know. Shows how much you know. You thought it was a guy on the left. And just so you know, since you guys want to be play about it, that was not actually a guy. That was Hillary Clinton on the left. So how does it feel to be super rude to such a powerful woman who was so essential to our society and its functions? How does that feel, huh? Leonard S., thank you again. He says MLK is ignored by the woke left. Well, you know how they feel about black folks who are intelligent. You know how they feel about that shit. All right, here it is. This is the clip from Boondocks about Martin Luther King. It's so fucking funny.
Someone just turn off.
King looked out on his people and saw they were in great need. So he did what all great leaders do. He told them the truth.
Will you ignorant niggas please shut the hell up?
He just said what I think he said.
Yeah.
Is this it? This is what I got all those ass whoopings for? I had a dream once. It was a dream that little black boys and little black girls would drink from the river of prosperity, freed from the thirst of oppression. But lo and behold, some 4 decades later, what have I found but a bunch of trifling, shiftless, good-for-nothing niggas? And I know some of you don't want to hear me say that word. It's the ugliest word in the English language.
Yes.
That's what I see now, niggas. And you don't want to be a nigger, because niggas are living contradictions. Niggas are full of unfulfilled ambitions. Niggas wax and wane. Niggas love to complain. Niggas love to hear themselves talk but hate to explain. Niggas love being another man's judge and jury. Niggas procrastinate until it's time to worry. Niggas love to be late. Niggas hate to hurry. Black entertainment television is the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. Usher, Michael Jackson is not a genre of music. And now I'd like to talk about soul playing. I've seen what's around the corner. I've seen what's over the horizon. And I promise you, you niggas have nothing to celebrate. And no, I won't get there with you. I'm going to Canada.
That show is too damn funny. It is true. But you know the best part about that, and this is a message. Damn, Eric T, 14 zip. The most important thing I hope people take away from this is you notice how he's talking. He's talking about niggas because they're a separate group. They're a subset of black folks. That's what we want. That's what good black folks, regular black folks, want people to understand. They are a separate group. We look down on them. Regular black folks look down on them. If that was the worst thing, if I came in my house with my pants sagging, that would have been just as bad as coming in and telling my parents as a teenager, I got a girl pregnant. That would be equally disappointing and equally detrimental to my future. In my house, a nigga was the worst thing. And my parents made sure that I understood the difference. That was the worst thing you could be in my house, is one of these ghetto-ass, shiftless niggas. And my parents did not use that word often, so I knew the weight of it. That was not in my parents' everyday vocabulary. When they used that word, they were talking about a low-down, dirty piece of shit. J954, thank you. Late to the party, JG. One of my little fur buddies passed away when I got home from work. I found him. He was already gone. My cat, Tiberius, R.I.P. Hey, man, that sucks. You know, pets are part of the family. RIP to your kitty. You want to get another one? That's the question. Say the best way to get over the stuff like that is get a new one. But there was a clear distinction in my upbringing between black folks and niggas, the aforementioned niggas. Look at this. This is a flyer. You see these all the time around Martin Luther King Day, big club night. Look at this shit. Is this what this is what Martin Luther King was fighting for. This is what he was getting beat for. This is what he got shot for. Shit like this, right? Anyway. Oh, remember that when OSHA stepped in and or Supreme Court stepped in and stopped OSHA from requiring the poke to keep your job. Thanks for that. Oh, and then remember they came out with all the vaccine songs and the poke bribery. Look at this one. Mayor of Chicago, that's money. That's money on the floor that spells out, get vaxxed. We will give you money. The message, the Chicago mayor says, Chicago mayor, blue check mark from the city hall. The message is clear. Get vaccinated from the comfort of your home, and this stack could be yours. Remember, guys? Remember, they were begging us to get this shit. Begging you, please, guys, get poked. We will give you money. We will give you food. We will give you any other incentive we can think of. Just take the poke, baby. Now, were mayors of these leftist-run third world shithole cities, do they offer this kind of motivation and incentive to stop the violence or keep your families together, stop having these babies out of wedlock? Let's have a town hall, and if you can come up with a good idea to fix this damn homeless problem, we'll give you this money. Or we'll give you a year of free groceries if you do this. If this school, the shitty performing school in Chicago or insert major city here, if the test scores go up by this much, each of you parents will get this money. If the test scores go up in this school, we'll give you parents a year free groceries or a year free whatever subscription to something, a year free of how about Blue Apron? One of those kind of companies where they send you all the ingredients to make a healthy dinner. Do you see this kind of incentive for things like that? But they sure went crazy for the poke. Remember Mayor de Blasio? He's sitting there eating French fries. You can get these free French fries if you get the poke. You can get McDonald's free for a year if you get the poke. You can get free Krispy Kreme donuts for a year if you just. They were doing everything to get you poked. They didn't do everything to stop all the bad shit in society, but this poke, all hands on deck. Sorry. Ooh, remember this? Remember the elites? Lockdown, you lock down, and you put a mask on your face while you're asleep. But we're going to go out and party. We're going out. You got Gavin Bang Your Wife Newsom. Why do I call him Gavin Bang Your Wife Newsom, people? Because he banged his best friend's wife. He's hanging out with Magic Johnson. So you're telling me I got to put a diaper over my face, but you're hugging a dude with HIV. Who's in more danger here? That's Newsom. And then you got, what's his name? Garcetti. He was the mayor of LA. And you got stupid London Breed, the mayor of San Francisco. And what condition are those cities in? LA and San Francisco and the state of California in general. But here were the leaders. And they weren't alone. Other leaders were going out. Remember, Nancy had to get her did. Shit, man, we got important stuff to do. You don't, but I do. The Canadian truck blockages. Remember the the $33 million that Biden spent on crack pipes. Crack. Here we go, right there. I mean, I don't know if they really said Biden Harris 2020 on them. I don't think so. That would have been hilarious. And they might as well have. But yeah, man. 30. What could we do with 33 million taxpayer dollars? I got it. Crack pipes. Crack pipes. And you can see we're getting into February. Got some Black History shit going on here. Another waste of time. Another fucking waste of time. Oh, and the Kyle Rittenhouse, he announced that he's suing the media and other folks. That's great. We got to check in on that, see how that's progressing. Because I'd love to see them pay out. I'd love to see them have to break out their checkbook and just sign it and let Kyle Rittenhouse fill out the amount. Because either way, you about to be broke. Wouldn't that be nice if you sued them out of existence? That was so nice. That would be so nice. Oh, remember this? Remember the mayor of New York City had time to sit down with some people who are called drill rappers. It's a type of rap. I don't know if it came out of Chicago or some shit like that. I don't know. It's what young people listen to. But I'm glad that, he had time to sit down with, drill rappers. You got trash piling up on the streets, people being shoved on the train tracks, people being assaulted, killed. You saw that Grand Theft Auto played out in real life where that car did a pit maneuver and stole $20,000 from the other car. And all this shit going on in New York City. Rats. But he did what was important. He sat down with drill rappers. The fuck out of here, man. Oh, then we have the mask mandates lifted the end of February. Remember what I was asking you about? What happened in early 2022 that we're still paying for? This right here. Bam. Ukraine, guys. We're coming up. We're coming up on a year that we've been funding Ukraine's war effort. We've been helping to finance Ukraine's war effort. So I'm glad that, we can mark that as a new anniversary. Isn't that nice? Another anniversary for us to celebrate. We're coming up on the 1-year anniversary of us hemorrhaging, which can you say that's a good word? Hemorrhaging billions of dollars to the stupid ass Ukraine. Spunberry 65, again, thank you. Have you seen the ACLU commercial shilling for donations? Sickening. I haven't. Oh, man, that's another thing. Some of these commercials and shit they come out with, do they not have a cringe meter on set? And this is what democracy looks like. This is from Miss Magazine in March of this year. This is what democracy looks like. And if you have a problem with this, you know what you are. Misogynist, all that shit. But that's what you are if you don't think that this is what democracy looks like. And you know what? We shouldn't really care what democracy looks like because this is not a democracy. This is a republic. So we don't care. When they start talking about democracy, that's when you need to get afraid. Our democracy is under attack. Good, because we're not a democracy. Our democracy is being threatened. Good, because we're not a democracy. Good. But we're spreading democracy. Uh-oh. When they start talking about spreading democracy, that means it's about to get expensive. That means we're going to go somewhere and we're going to start fighting somebody for a long time and spend a whole bunch of money. Well, of our money. We're going to spend a whole bunch of our fucking money. If we're being honest. Oh, and Juicy, remember, we got sentenced to 150 days in jail and just did 5. Good job, justice system. Oh, yes, listen to this little fucking weirdo.
No, I would just like to say to Your Honor that I am not suicidal. That's what I would like to say. Okay? I'm not suicidal.
Okay.
I am not suicidal.
Okay.
I am innocent.
Okay.
And I'm not suicidal.
Right.
If I did this, then it means that I stuck my fist in the fears of Black Americans in this country for over 400 years and the fears of the LGBTQ community. Your Honor, I respect you and I respect the jury, but I did not do this. And I am not suicidal. And if anything happens to me when I go in there, I did not do it to myself. And you must all know that.
Damn,
I respect you.
what phone
Your
call
Honor.
did he get?
I respect your decision. Jail time. I am not suicidal.
Okay. Mr. Uchi, they would be provided for the charge. Do you have any questions?
Juicy, you piece of shit. I am not suicidal. Boy, they must have told him something. He must have got a phone call or somebody slipped him a note or something because he was very emphatic about not being suicidal. Oh, look at this shit. Remember this? This is from what, March 14th of this year. So this guy was it Uncle something? I can't remember his name. Uncle Jimmy on Jason Whitlock's Fearless podcast that he does every day. And he, in this skit that the screenshot is from, he's playing a character named Al Sharptongue. And I found the video. I was saying Al Sharptongue like 3.5 years ago, 3.5 years before this even happened. So was it just great minds thinking alike? Was there some biting going on? If you're a child of the 90s, you know what that means. Are they biting my style? I don't know. Don't know. But what I do know is they use something that I used before they used it. Just putting it out there, okay? Just putting out. Ooh, Nancy, come on, girl. Oof. Oof. Oh yeah, the Pride Week at that Texas school where they told the kids to Texas elementary school celebrates Pride Week, instructs students to keep it confidential. Don't tell your parents. Hey there, little fella. Don't tell your parents what we're doing here. Don't. Sounds kind of weird, right? Professor says transgender swimmer Leah Thomas is just like Jackie Robinson and ought to be celebrated as a trailblazer in women's sports. Obviously, because Jackie Robinson tucked his dick and was playing baseball against women. Same thing. 2022, 1942. Same thing. Oh, I'm sorry, 2042, like what, 46, 47? Is that when Jackie Robinson, because he was in the military, World War II. So what? 2022, 1946. Same thing. A white college student in 2022 is the same as Jackie Robinson breaking the color barrier in the late 1940s. Same thing. Leonard Thomas, whatever his fucking name is, should be celebrated as a trailblazer in women's sports, even though he has a dick. Same thing. They face the same adversity. They face the same whenever Leah Thomas or Leonard Thomas would go to a swimming event, there were hundreds of people there with signs calling her racial epithets and trying to beat her ass, and she had to go through the rear entrance. You know, she couldn't come through the front with everybody else. She had to go through the back with the service people. You know, same thing. Fuck. Same thing. This is a picture of Nancy Pelosi in what, 1960 with JFK at his inauguration. That's how long she's been in or around politics. Should tell you something. She's in her 80s now. She don't look like that anymore. Oh, remember when we got Jumanji Brown? I'm sorry, that's not her name. Bad, y'all. The latest Supreme Court justice. What's her name? Contagious? I don't remember. And then also, is it March of this year. Yeah, late March. That's when we lost Britney for a little while. That's when we lost Britney. That's when the Russians came and got her. But thank God we have her back, guys. Thank God we have back Britney Griner. And we only had to give up an international arms dealer. Whew! Whew! Who won that deal? And of course, Chris Rock gets slapped by Will Smith. We all remember that. Was it staged? I don't know. I thought it was real, simply because of the reaction from Chris Rock. It looked like it was real, but I don't know. It could be fake, but I don't think so. I think it was real. I think Will Smith's mind is that far gone, that fucked up, to where he would feel like I need to do this to make Jada happy or to keep her from pegging me so hard. I don't know. And probably the most important thing of all, the most important thing of all. This is probably the most important event in 2022. You know what? Fuck that. This is probably the most important thing to happen in the last 100 years. Biden signs bill making lynching a federal hate crime into law. Thank you. Thank you, because that is the number one killer of black folks. Lynching. That's, man, as a black person, you already know. When you're old enough to go to school, it's always the last. Black folks, tell them. The last thing your parents say to you before you leave the house in the morning, don't get lynched. And there are children who sleep in the bathtub because of lynchings. And we all know, we've all heard the stories about little kids in these ghetto ass neighborhoods. They're sitting there watching TV, and then somebody comes in and lynches them while they're doing their homework. Right? And then you remember the story about that little girl, Jocelyn Adams? She got lynched 6 times in the back of her dad's car while they were in a drive-thru at McDonald's. The lynchings are crazy. Black folks get lynched all the time. That's the source of black on black violence is lynchings. So thank you. Oh my God. Thank you, Bidenus Pervertus. Thank you, Kamala Harris, standing right next to him. And thank you, group of black folks that I don't fucking recognize standing around him. Thank you for finally making lynching a federal hate crime. Not just a federal crime, federal hate crime. Take that. Oh, sleep safely tonight, black folks. All right? You don't got to worry about hearing the sounds of lynchings in the distance. What a waste of resources. Spunberry, thank you again. Freedom fighter Zelensky just signed into law suppression of media and internet information, along with other curtailed civil liberties. Shaking my head. Wait a minute. That can't be true, Spunberry. Because if that were true, that would make Zelensky he's a dictator? But wait a minute. They're calling, what's his name, Putin. They're calling him a dictator. So we just picked a dictator? We just eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by a toe and decided which dictator we're going to support? Because dictators are bad. Their people often live in squalor, and a lot of them end up getting killed. But we wouldn't back somebody like that. We wouldn't give billions of dollars to somebody like that. We wouldn't invite somebody like that to the White House to suck on Nancy Pelosi's big ass, old ass titties. Would we? I don't think so. We wouldn't. No. Susan Wojcicki, CEO of YouTube. Well, thank you for being here. I got some questions for you. She says, dick potatoes. No, that's not what I said, Susan. I said dictator, not a dick potato. right? Get all these dick jokes out of your mind, okay? Robin Spielman, I think it's Contagion Brown. Yeah, that's what it is. I knew it was something Jumanji or some shit like that. I knew it. But there's no way we would back a dictator like that because our government, they're too kind. Well, if we're being honest, they're better than us, so they wouldn't do that. Right? Of course they would. Oh man, this is one of my favorites. This is Obama back at the White House for the first time. What's wrong? God, nobody wants to play with me. Look at them all around Obama. Look at Biden's lost. That's a lost old man in the park. Somebody go up to him and gently press his life alert button so the authorities can come here and find him and take him back home to his residence. You don't just let an old man wander, an old senile old man wander around by himself. Are we not a kind nation? We let our elderly with senility issues just roam around? Somebody take him by his hand and press his life alert button so he can get help. Look at that. Look like Obama's a star quarterback that came back to his old high school on homecoming week. He is the resident of 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. How do you not have that group of people around you? Oh, well, I guess I'll go. Where'd everybody go? You promised me when I came off stage there'd be a group of 8-year-olds. They're not here. Hey, Barry. Never mind. He doesn't like me. Come on now. You think Trump would have stood for that shit? You think Trump wouldn't have that group of people around him? I bet you if Trump went back to the White House, he would have that group of people around him, and Biden would not. Oh, remember these? Cracker Jills. Cracker Jack, you take your navy dress blues and your fucking dog and you get out of here. Get off the box, homeboy. We don't need you anymore. We got strong women that are going to kick some names and take some ass. Cracker fucking Jills. That's why I chose a shit sandwich for the thumbnail. Because that's what 2022 was. A Shiza sandwich. And don't worry, we got them all. We got the black girl. We got the Asian girl. We got the mixed girl, the white girl. I guess the other girl is supposed to represent Mexicans and Arab people. I don't know. I'm just going off of her looks. Why'd you make the Asian woman so short? That's fucked up. There's no tall Asian women out there. We got them all. We're strong. You know we're strong because we constantly have to tell you how strong we are. Look at them. Fuck you, Cracker Jack. Take your penis and your dog and your military uniform. Get out of here. Kick rocks. It's time for the girls to come in. We'll take care of you. Because I know I'd want to live in a town that got rid of all the men and have the women in charge of security. Cracker Jills. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Cracker Jills. Wow. That is a stain. That is a stain on 2022. Oh, yeah. Remember this? A little perversion with the kids. That's Zion Wade. They call her Zaya. I call him Zion because I'm not going to play into that shit. And it's his 14th birthday party, and that's him kissing his girlfriend who dresses like a boy. So really, it's a boy and a girl together. At the end of the day, when you take away all the weird shit, it's a boy and a girl. But, you know, it's always cool to post pictures of two 14-year-olds kissing, and it's even cooler to allow it in your house. But hey, he wants to be like that. His parents are not forcing him. He wants to be that way. All right. He came to them when he was 12 years old. and said, I want to be the other gender. And they said, okay, we will turn our world upside down to placate this nonsense. Cool. It's good. Oh, and this one right here, this is when they had their son, Zion, on the right here. Hey, you see that tall fella there who's the same height as Dwayne Wade, former professional basketball player? That fella there in the mini skirt with the purse and the knee-high boots, that's Magic Johnson's son. Of course you want your young boy around somebody like Magic Johnson's son. Google Magic Johnson's son. And you will know by the first picture you see that, yes, I want my young boy to hang out with him. Yes. Let my young boy hang out with the weirdest fucking guy in Hollywood. What are you saying, dummy?
It spurs our imaginations, and it forces us to ask big questions.
Uh-huh.
Space, it affects us all, and it connects us all.
Damn. Deeper words have never been spoken. Because I know as an adult, I love to be talked to like I'm 5.5. I love that. I love when somebody squats down to get on their level. Get on their level. I love that. Oh, of course. Boom. Because when you're in the middle of a war, what you got to do is get on Time Magazine. You got to get on the cover of Time Magazine. That's going to help the war effort. And no, he didn't get out of bed like that. You can see his hair is clearly cut, edged up, beard trimmed, very nice. Because Time Magazine is historically known to turn the tide of a war. If you just take out time to be on the cover of Time Magazine in the middle of a war, you'll be fine. And this is May 1st. So this is a few months into, 3 months into the war. So it's in the beginning. It's pretty intense. You just have to find a war zone barber to edge you up. And then fucking get on that Time Magazine cover, man. Get on that Time Magazine cover. Who's this? Oh, yeah, this is Biden's cabinet. This little Fruit Loop right here. She was head of the misinformation committee or whatever that was only lasted like a couple weeks. This is a thief. That's a man. I don't know who this little freak nasty is. But that's how we roll. That's the image we portray to the world. Bunch of freaks and geeks. Remember this dumbass? No, his arm is not made out of rubber. His arm got broken. This is the dude that jumped on stage and tried to attack Dave Chappelle, and they stomped the shit out of him. Oh, they stomped the shit out of him. That's what you get. That's what you get. You run up on stage and fuck with somebody, you get stomped out. Oh, remember this? Bono, Joe Biden, Trudeau visit to lift spirits for Mother's Day. Hey, man, thank you. Our whole city and our lives are being blown up by bombs and missiles, and I get to see your face, Joe Biden. I'll make it all better. Uh-oh. BLM co-founder Patrisse Cullors admits using $6 million mansion for parties. Well, no shit. No shit, dummy. You thought they were going to use that money to help black folks? You're a moron. I got some magic beans I want to sell you. Oh, this is the Alphabet Soup Group Sports Illustrated cover. I think I might see a bulge or two in there. Gross. Don't forget, guys, coming up on June, Giants become first MLB team to incorporate pride colors in its uniforms. Yay! Yay! Oh man, isn't that good? Don't you feel helped, Alphabet Soup Group community? Once they put those rainbow colors on their uniforms, don't you feel helped? Don't you feel different? And of course, U.S. House passes $40 billion Ukraine package to provide military and humanitarian aid. And you guys know that was just the beginning. We're at what, 130? Or no, we're about 175 billion now. So that was way back. Ooh, this nugget. Calvin Klein hires pregnant man for new campaign. They hired a pregnant man for their campaign. Susan Wojcicki, Kiki, whatever, CEO of YouTube. I'm a parody account. Yeah, I figured. You said you're the CEO of YouTube. Figured that wasn't true. Man, they got a pregnant man. Where do you find? So how did the man get pregnant? I haven't heard anybody answer that question yet. If that's a man, if that's a pregnant man, how did he get pregnant? Did the woman put something in him? She put her ejaculate in him? How did he get pregnant? We'll tackle the birth part later, the giving birth part, but how did he get pregnant? Just wondering. Simple questions. Attico, thank you for the Hamilton. Happy New Year, Jericho. Let's go, Brandon. Agreed. Let's carry that into 2023, by the way. Definitely continue that into 2023. Let's go, Brandon. You fucking senile piece of shit. Jeff Gray, thank you for the Hamilton. Good afternoon. Good damn afternoon, Jericho Green. Here's a couple of coins for your pocketbook. Thank you. I don't carry a pocketbook. Thank you. Don't tell the government I gave this to you. But if they ask, it's a gift. Gifts don't get taxed. Don't forget. This is a gift, and I thank you all for your gifts. Thank you, Jeff Gray. And again, for the record, Jeff Gray, I do not carry a pocketbook. But can anyone tell me how that man got pregnant? Believe me, I'm listening. Because if we can answer that, we might have just made some strides in science. We might have made some huge strides in the scientific community. Nitro Burp says by osmosis. I guess so. But so if it's by osmosis, do you just stand next to each other? Like at a certain time, does somebody have to be ovulating? And then so you stand next to them and then like the osmosis happens? Do they have to be touching? Or do they like, is there something you have to do like, and then when you're about to, you're next to them, and so then if osmosis happens when you like through your skin or something, I don't get it. It shouldn't be that complicated. It shouldn't be that complicated, right? And for a man and a woman, for the woman to get pregnant, when it's a man and a woman, it's pretty simple, right? You take this, you put it in there, in and out, in and out. That's easy, right? But we can't seem to come up with a clear, concise method for how this man gets pregnant. Mr. Throat, rocking that 3-second weak nut. It's like that sometimes, man. Let's be real. Every time's not a marathon. No, wait. I don't know. James Bateman, they switched under. I don't know. Somebody tell me. Mouse C, which came first? That's what I'm trying to figure out, man. I know you're just fucking with me, Susan, CEO of YouTube. I welcome that. I like being fucked with. Damian H, Ku Klux Trans, you got it. But I don't know. Lord German has been, stop that, JG. I'm just trying to figure it out. RJJ, I'm a sexual athlete. I always come first. Well, RJJ, maybe not every time, huh? Try to last, try to last sometimes. Like I said, everyone's not a winner. It's not always a marathon. Still, how do you get pregnant? Tell me. J954, thank you. Before I effing forget, Happy New Year, JG. Can't wait to kick 2023's ass with you on here. Of course, we will, together. Remember, stay strapped to get clapped. 2A all day. Bobbleheads, question mark? I'm still waiting to hear back. You know, holidays, shit runs a little slower, so I think Monday we'll have some info on that. You know, people get back in the office. TCU, 20-3. Damn it. Well, that might be it, Michigan. You might get fucked up. I don't know if you're coming back from this. It'd be great if you did. Yeah, misanthrope. You're right, that first plunge. Especially if it's been a while. Yeah, I mean, this is over. You might as well start planning on round 2. You might as well start planning on round 2 because round 1 good. Mental medalist wife. Here you come with your nonsense. Go Cowboys. We're not talking about them girls today. They ain't shit. They ain't shit. If my mom is here, she'd be like, don't say ain't. Ain't's not a word. Brian King B. Falcon, 2020 to 2022 is the terrible twos. Well, it's turning around, huh? Oh, don't try to be nice to me now, mental medalist wife. You started talking that cowboy nonsense. Cowboys. America's team. You guys are South America's team. Not this America. Maybe North America, like Canada. Canada might take you, but you ain't America's team. Oh, man, I hope we play the Cowboys again in the playoffs and just fucking stomp them out. Again. Keyword, again. We do it all the time. Oh, is this somebody falling through the roof? What the hell is that? Oh, smash and grab. I thought it was one of those ones where somebody falls through the roof. Whereas that one video where that drunk person falls through the roof of that liquor store. Oh, man. Hey, guys. So we must be in June. Oh, no, it's May 17th. So this is still ramping up to June. We're almost halfway through the year. And just know that the Detroit Red Wings support the Alphabet Soup Group and the Ku Klux Klan. It says, on this International Day Against Homophobia, I didn't know that was a thing. Oh, there's commas. There's more. Of course, it's always some long, crazy, complicated bullshit title. On this International Day Against Homophobia, Transphobia, and Biphobia, I need to take a breath, we stand with and support the LGBTQIA plus community. There's so much bullshit, they just threw a plus on the end. They're like, fuck, it's too much. Plus. Homophobia, bullshit made up word. Transphobia, bullshit made up word. But now it's also biphobia. So now you have an irrational fear of people who like dick and clan. We have an irrational fear of them too now. We got a lot of irrational fears in this country. A lot. Oh, don't forget. Biden invokes Defense Production Act for formula shortage. Remember that? Remember the footage of them dumping the formula in the desert? How do we have a formula shortage and you're dumping it out? You're dumping it out? Well, just don't dump it out. We won't have a shortage. Guys, I'm just trying to keep this shit simple. If you stop dumping it out, we won't have a shortage. I remember this bullshit. Don't miss our chance to attend Wakanda Music Festival in LA on Saturday, July 9th. Wakanda ain't even a real fucking place. It ain't even a real place. Uh-oh, now we got to be in June now. Nope, May 22nd. Remember this. The Juneteenth ice cream at Walmart. Yeah, black folks. Yeah. Now you know you're being supported because they made an ice cream for you. They made an ice cream for you. Yay, we won. Mom, it's over. We won. Pack it up. Laverne Cox honored as first transgender Barbie. My catsuit fantasy, honey. Because that's how women talk. Ku Klux Trans Barbie. Barbie with a bump in the front. Huh? Uh-oh. Guys, this is a serious moment. Before I click on this, don't be play in the comments, okay? House Speaker Nancy Pelosi's husband, Paul, arrested for DUI, California. Remember that? Nancy was out of town, of course, just like the little hammer incident, just like hammer time. She was out of town. And when the cat's away, the husband will do illegal shit. So he decided to go out with somebody. There was somebody else in the car, remember? But they weren't on the scene when the cops got there. There was somebody else in the car. So he went out, got all fucked up in his 2021 Porsche, ran into an illegal immigrant, injured them, but nothing happened. You thought there would be something happening, but there didn't. Nothing happened. Oh, and here's what we got. One of our favorite quotes of the year from Bidenus Pervertus.
And they showed me a X-ray. He said a 22 caliber bullet will lodge in a lung, and we can probably get it out, maybe able to get it and save the life.
But
a 9mm bullet blows the lung out of the body.
Blows the lung out of the body. A 9mm. That's a heavy round, guys. You know that. Guys who know guns, when you're talking heavy rounds, the first thing you bring up is a 9mm.
The Constitution, the Second Amendment, was never absolute.
Never. It was never
And
absolute.
they showed me a X-ray. He said a 22 caliber bullet will lodge in a lung, and we can probably get it out, maybe able to get it and save the life. A 9mm bullet blows the lung out of the body.
Damn.
So the idea of these high caliber weapons there's simply no rational basis for it.
Of course.
In terms of if it's about self-protection, hunting. Remember, the Constitution, the Second Amendment, was never absolute.
Never absolute. They weren't serious about it. They left plenty of wiggle room for us to fuck it up. Because I'm sure the Secret Service guy standing off to his left, he doesn't have any high caliber weapons. And we've all seen that movie. You tell me if I'm wrong, comment section. You tell me if I'm lying. You guys remember if you've ever seen Dirty Harry. That's what Dirty Harry had. He said, this is a 9mm. The most powerful handgun known to man. To blow your head clean off. Remember? Dirty Harry had the 9mm. So we already knew that, Sloppy Joe. We already knew how serious the 9mm lung blower round is. You ain't telling us nothing new. Fucking idiot. He said, 9mm, blow the lung out of the body. It's done. So if you're a cop, any cops in here, Nico, Giorgio, and others, let me know if you ever pulled up on the scene and just saw a lung laying there. And you were like, 9mm. 9mm, does it again. Don't forget this. Suburban Chicago High School District implement race-based grading by 2023. When's 2023? Mañana. So come Monday, your grades will be based on your race. If you're black, you'll get all A's. And if you're fucking white, you're about to get fucking F's. You white motherfuckers. It's all based on race, not performance. Not your merit. It's based on what you look like. So when you walk through the door, A, B, A, B, C, F. Yeah, you white kid. Right? So we got to be in June now because the Marine Corps is fucking tripping. The Marine Corps is tripping. It's got to be June, right? June 1st. Yes, it is. Marines feature rainbow-colored bullets for Pride Month. So all you jarheads out there, you fucking leathernecks, you devil dogs, Keep your damn Navy jokes to yourself. Because not only are you guys getting rid of sir and ma'am, they, yes, they. Got your little rainbow bullets in your helmet. Hand me the purple one, honey. I want to shoot the purple bullet first. USMCLGBT. Ingrid, that was a good one. So you know we're in June. Look at that. Twink flavored fudge packed ice cream with corn and peanut bits. Oh, no, wait, that's a joke. Oh, wait, that's a joke. Fudge packed. Oh, boy. San Francisco. Residents of San Francisco. Your savior is here. Just kidding. Breed announces $6.5 million in budget plan to end trans homelessness in SF by 2027. She is going to end homelessness in San Francisco if you're trans. If you're not trans, prepare to keep being homeless. But she will end homelessness in San Francisco if you're trans. Okay? Uh-oh. Remember we had our monkeypox outbreak just in time for Pride Month. Monkeypox outbreak. World Health Organization says it's important that Pride celebrations do not change over monkeypox concerns. Just because monkeypox are running rampant through your community doesn't mean you have to stop. You don't have to stop, especially in June. Turn it up. More monkeypox. We need more. We wouldn't dare tell our golden calf, that alphabet soup group community, we wouldn't dare tell you not to do what you want to do. Do whatever you want to do. Look at this. Chipotle got in on it. This Ku Klux Trans burritos now. It comes with a dildo in the middle. They put the dildo in first and they put all whatever you want, beans and rice and meat, and they roll it up and you bite it and you're like, hey, you gave me the Ku Klux Trans burrito. There's a rubber dick in it. Remember these days? Remember that? Was that 9:54? That hurt. I heard bad. Shout out to @dumbass Photoshop. That shit's funny. You know this is Pride Month. And make sure you're an ally. Don't be laughing. You make sure you're a fucking ally. Okay? Oh, who's that? Who are those happy people? Oh, yeah, that's Amber Heard, who took a dookie in Johnny Depp's bed, and Kamala Harris. Guy. If you hold the picture up to your ear, you'll hear that. Guy. Ah, shit, come on. Go even loud in your pictures. Whee. Oh, more Pride Month, people. Huh? Check it out. Biological male wins women's cycling event. Kisses while third place female cares for child. Yes, that's 2022 in a picture. Right there. Right there. Oh, don't forget this gym. Huh? Tampa Bay Rays. 5 pitchers ditch LGBTQ pride logo. They cite faith concerns. Don't bring your faith into this, you fucking psycho Christians. You better put these rainbows on and shut it. Yes. Carolina Panthers, thank you. Carolina Panthers add first transgender member to cheer squad. Yeah. Hey, are you guys in the first row? Make sure you don't have any food in your stomach, because when they start cheering, you're going to throw up. Ugh, what is that? Don't do the splits anymore, sir. Please don't do the splits anymore. Oof. Ooh, man. Is coffee racist? How drinking coffee perpetuates white supremacy. Guys, don't you love it? Don't you love it? I remember Matt McConaughey went to the White House. Oh, my God. Uh-oh. Air Force. Bring it, allies. Air Force tweets rainbow salute to mark Pride Month. Yes. U.S. military get knee-deep in pride shit. That will improve our fighting efforts around the world. Good job. Ooh, man. Oh, this was funny. New brief for men who support gun control. Ain't that the truth, man? You support gun control, you got a fucking moose knuckle, brother. Gross. You guys are gross. Why'd you let me click on that? Why would you let me click on that? Whew. Smiles and Twisted MD. She says, I'm half and half, just like my coffee. Go ahead, girl. It's a little mix up. Go ahead. Go ahead. Nico Giorgio. I know if I put up the bat signal, you would respond. What's up, Nico? Thanks for the Twomsky, man. He says, hey, JG, been to hundreds of shooting incidents in Brooklyn. Most 9mm rounds go through the body and leave just a half-inch entry wound. Never saw a lung blown out in 27 years on patrol. Happy New Year. Are you sure, Nico? Are you sure it was a 9mm? And I only asked because the leader of the free world said with confidence, with the straight face, he did not burst out in laughter after he said it. He said the 9mm will blow the lung out of the body. That's coming from a doctor. He said he talked to an ER doctor. So who am I supposed to believe, Nico? Nico Giorgio. Am I supposed to believe you, Nico, with your 27 years of experience in the police force? Or am I supposed to believe Bidenus Pervertus, our grandpa in chief, who could not get through a sentence if you paid him? Who am I supposed to believe? I think we know. We know. That's what he said, Nico. What the fuck do you want me to do? How am I not going to believe him? He said it blows the lung out of the body, and his brains are clearly made out of Quaker oats. JP Irvine, thank you. Year in review 2022. Only two things that was great as far as I can remember was Supreme Court ruling on abortion, yes, and everything Florida and DeSantis. That's true. That is true. Those are two high points in the year. Definitely. Oh, man. He said it'll blow the lung out of the body. I don't want to hear nothing else about it. Sandra Arella, thank you, miss. Another member of the C Note Club, the Century Club. Thank you. So me and my hubby watching as I cook black eyed peas, cornbread, and cabbage, laughing. Hubby asked, did his girl get them shoes? Happy New Year. Not yet. We're saving it for her birthday. You know, we didn't want to overload her on Christmas, so she'll get them for her birthday. Man, that reminds me of growing up. My mom would make black eyed peas, cornbread, and greens every year for New Year's. And people, if you have never had the combination of collard greens and cornbread mixed together, I don't know what to tell you. You need to get it in your life. I used to always look forward to that. My mom's probably doing it now. I'm gonna call her when I'm done here. I guarantee you I'm just making some black eyed peas, some cornbread, and greens. I know it. Damn, too bad she lives 3.5 hours away. But thank you, Sandra, and shout out to your husband too. You know how it is, the couple that cooks together stays together. But make sure you guys continue cooking. Don't get sidetracked and do weird shit in the kitchen. Stay focused. J954, thank you again. JP Irvine, the Bruin decision was epic too. 2A. All right. Some conversation they were having with each other, but I made $2 off of it. So keep it up, guys. Keep talking. Keep talking. Black eyed peas were cool. I'm not a big fan of them. They were cool. We got a ham hock in them. I'm down. But the greens and cornbread is that was my favorite. Lord Bibby 42, thank you for the Hamilton, sir. Last super chat of the year. God bless you, JG in the chat. Here's to whatever the left screws up in 2023. That's going to be everything, man. James Salter, damn, Jericho, you're cramming a lot of shit into one live. I am, man. This is it. This is it, James. This is the last one we're doing for the year. I won't do the whole year because a lot of shit's recent. Of course, we remember, but just going back to some of the hits. Today on 2022 Radio, we're going to play you all the hits from 2022. The guitar picker, thank you for the Hamilton. Happy New Year, Jericho. You got to check out the nightmare going on in Philly. 3rd straight record year of homicides. Kids are afraid to walk to school. That's a damn shame. You know what? If they put Philadelphia in Ukraine, they take care of it. So move all the people from Philadelphia to Ukraine and they'll get taken care of with everything they need. Services, money, whatever. It's just that they made the mistake of being here in America. That's a shame. That's some third world shit. Our children should not, no one should be afraid to walk the streets, but our children? If the kids are afraid to walk the streets, to walk to school, that means the children are victims too. That means there have been some kids that have been fucking killed. These savages have no morals. That shit is disgusting, man. I wouldn't be mad if they put the fucking National Guard in these cities. Clean them out. Clean them out. What was that town in Eudora, Arkansas? They just put a curfew. Nobody on the street from 8 p.m. to 6 a.m. unless it's work or medically related. And if they find you on the street, you will be subject to a search because they have this rash of shootings and violence. That's a must. People must feel safe going about their day-to-day lives. You have to. Lord Baby 42. Think another Hamilton. JG. What the hell? You said that other one was the last super chat of the year. You lied to me, Lord Baby. Are we starting off 2023 with lies? That's fine. As long as I make money off the lies. I don't care. But that's a real shame, the guitar picker. It really is, man. And again, another major American city. These are the cities that got the most money and the most prestige. All the businesses that want to be there because it's a big city. So why is it like shit? Why is it all fucked up? Why can't the citizens walk freely amongst in the streets? Why? Is that too much to ask? Has that become too much to ask? Basic safety? James Bateman needs to do that in Chicago. Trump offered it. Remember, he said, I will send the National Guard to that shit stain. And she said, nope, I don't want anything from you. You're Trump. You're the orange guy. And the people of Chicago are like, no, send them. No. This is personal. C4 Duke, thank you. Send all of us some positive vibes for 2023. Ooh. I hope you all have very positive vibes for 2023. Let 2023 come up behind you. Take its masculine hand and put it down the front of your pants. Ooh. J954 says, I don't own 15 guns. Well, do it. Make that your goal for 2023 is to own 15 guns. That is a good goal. That's a good goal for us all. Misanthrope, I'm thinking tequila tonight. Do it. Just mix some water in there so your head's not tomorrow. You know what to do. You all grown up. Joshua Shepard, thank you for the Twomsky, sir. If you have a problem figuring out if you want collard greens and cornbread or not, then you ain't black. Joe, I'm sorry, let me read it. I want to be authentic. If you have a problem figuring out if you want collard greens and cornbread or not, then you ain't black. Yeah. All right, I said it. Where's the 7-year-old you promised me? Disgusting. Disgusting. But that shit's funny, though. Yeah. Ooh, who can forget this awkward moment in history?
I voted for him dozens of times. He is the reason we all got a cavity search tonight. Please welcome the 46th President of the United States, Joe Biden.
And I'm surprised Jimmy Kimmel didn't start crying like that. I'm surprised as soon as he said Joe Biden, and start fucking crying because that's what he does. Listen to those thunderous applause.
Thank you for coming, sir. An honor to have you here. A pleasure to have you here.
Good to be here, man.
It's about to get awkward.
You know,
Get the fuck out of here.
you're wonderful.
Hold the fuck up. Ain't nobody clapping for Joe Biden like that. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, God.
Wonderful First Lady is here tonight. Hello.
All of those people, they have their families in another room at gunpoint. That's why they're clapping like that.
How nice, that the First Lady came along.
Oh, she did. She just made the commencement speech at Los Angeles Community College.
Yes.
Oh,
By the way,
how
I'm
nice.
Joe Biden's husband. She's right there.
Welcome.
I think he says that because that's what the name tag says that they put on his shirt every day. If you find me, give me back to Joe Biden.
Wonderful to have you here.
Good to be back, Jimmy. I
it's
thought
good to-
maybe you want me to just stay on Fox all the time.
You know, they're very concerned that I might not ask you serious questions. Hey, I voted for him dozens of times. He is the reason we all.
God, what a bitch. Hey, love is love. I love this one too. Love is love. Water is water. Drink up, bitch. Oh, allies. Oh, remember this? Remember this here? You can't find her at the border, but you can find her at the Pride Parade, huh? Look at that. Doug Emhoff's like, please take the picture. Please take the picture. Please take the picture. I only want one person pegging me. Good job, Kamala. Can't get you to the border, but hey, anytime she can get up there and act like a jackass in front of her handlers, there she is. Yay. Why is Doug standing so close to that fucking fool? Shouldn't he be next to his wife? Oof. Questions. And of course, remember when the World Health Organization, they will rename monkeypox virus to minimize the stigma and racism. Well, that's good. Even though you got hellfire blisters on your taint, but let's rename it. That'll make you feel better. And this is Dianne Feinstein, Senator from California, Dianne Feinstein, when she started in politics and what she looks like today in her 90s, and she just got reelected. Beautiful. Oh, and this one here. Oh, this worst picture ever, worst picture of 2022. I vote for that. I vote for that being the worst picture of 2022. Easily. And this right here. No. Oh. Someone get him. So no. Guys, he has his finger over the big red button. This shit's funny right here. Joe Rogan interviewing him on the ground. Oh, shit. Oh, man. Ugh. Oh, yeah, remember? No, I don't want to talk about that fucking idiot again. Never mind. Oh, remember this shit? By detailed notes. It's titled The President. Offshore wind dropped by sequence of events. Here we go. You, capital, enter the Roosevelt room and say hello to the participants. You take your seat. Don't sit in somebody else's this time, Sloppy Joe. This is you in capitals. You take your seat. Press enters. You give brief comments, 2 minutes. Press depart. You ask Liz Schuler, President AFL-CIO, a question. No, Liz is going virtually, so she's not going to be in the room, Joe. She's going to be on the TV. You thank the participants. You depart. Very detailed. And they capitalize you and yours, so make sure that, am I waiting for somebody else to do it? Holy hell. And of course, one of the biggest, Supreme Court overturns Roe v. Wade, ending 50 years of federal abortion rights. Definitely one of the biggest things to happen this year. That was huge. I like this picture here too. That was big. That was a thorn in their fucking paw, man. That one really hurt them. They really did not like that.
There's no point in saying good morning, because it certainly is not one.
Nancy.
This morning, the radical Supreme Court is eviscerating American rights and endangering their health and safety.
No. Oh, the
But
baby.
the Congress will continue to act to overcome this extremism and protect the American people. Because of Donald Trump, Mitch McConnell, and the Republican.
Oh, you know what? They're probably going to flag my video for this. Oh, fuck it. I don't care. You guys are here. It don't matter. This one was funny too. Him, babe, I need more money. Her, go get my purse. For sure. That's exactly how it is. That's exactly how it is. Hey, America, I need more money for my country, for we can waste on shit that we're not telling your American taxpayers about. Let me get my checkbook. Let me go get my checkbook for you, Ukraine. What do you need now? What do you need? You need some more coke for your whores. Oh, what do you need? Here you go, Ukraine. This was good. One of these sorry-ass leftist piece of shit Holly weirdos. What's her name? Stephanie Tanner from Full House. Look what happened to her stupid ass. Move, bitch. Get out the way. Her ass got, because they're blocking traffic on the highway in LA. She thought she was just going to roll up there and fuck with him. Get your stupid ass out of here. But I'm Stephanie Tanner. Nobody cares. Try it again. Come back. Come on. Do it. Try it again, dummy. That shit was too funny. Go on, Stephanie Tanner. How rude. How rude. Oh, man. How rude. They launched her ass. Get out of here, stupid. Get your stupid ass out of here. Oh, man. Oh, this is a good one. If My Body, My Choice and Sex Strike were an action figure. That fucking Bebop and Rocksteady. That's what they look like, too. Why do they always look like a pile of trash? Let's see. Oh, man. Oh, remember Miss Twerks a lot? Wasn't she a senator or something? Look at that. That's how you get votes, girl? Oh, that's so disgusting. I got a picture taken down. It was that picture of her standing on her head, but it was a picture of Biden smelling her crotch like he smells women and children. They took the picture down. I was like, man, that's fucked up. And of course, you can't forget these. How you gonna forget those fun bags, huh? I guarantee you there's not too much fun left in those bags. Probably just the sands of time. Let's see. What are these fucking idiots talking about here?
Worthy that the percentage of women who register to vote and cast a ballot is consistently higher than the percentage of the men who do so. End of quote. Repeat the line.
Whoops, you weren't supposed to say that part.
Women are not without electoral and or political or maybe precise, not and or political power. That's what others are saying. That you, the women of America, can determine the outcome of the power. It is noteworthy that the percentage of women who register to vote and cast a ballot is consistently higher than the percentage of the men who do so. End of quote. Repeat the line. Women are not.
Oh, man. What a fucking guy. He said, repeat the line. End of quote. Repeat the line. Ooh, what is this? What is this? Guys, come on. What are you doing, Joseph? Why are you kissing your granddaughter like that? That is fucked up. Ew. That's gross. That is gross. Oh, yeah, and this one, of course. Remember? Poor little kids, victims of racism. I like big booty and big old titties. Bitch, you know you can. Remember the Sesame Street place at Philly, the Sesame Street characters passed by and didn't hug these two black girls. Oh shit, it's racism. They hate black kids and they sued them. I'm like, come on, man, this shit is out of control. Like, what the fuck? I like this picture too. So basically, the Sesame Street characters are Klansmen, because, and not to mention, it's hard to see in that costume. And 50,000 kids wanted to get hugged and high fived. You can't get them all. You can't get them all. Make sure I didn't miss any supers. I do see this one here from. Let's see. Try that again. Joshua Shepard again. Thank you. Oh no, that's the same one. All right, I got that one. Make sure I didn't miss any, because when I'm reading the shit on the Instagram page, I can't see the chat and if there are any supers. So let me make sure I didn't miss nothing. Now, let me ask you guys this. Let me know with a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Do you think that 2023 is going to be better or worse? Thumbs up for better, thumbs down for worse. J954, thank you again. Feinstein looks like Mrs. Fratelli from the Goonies. Oh, man. With the beret and shit, a little hat. I think I'll take Mrs. Fratelli. I mean, if you had to, like, you got to bed one of them. Who's it going to be, Mrs. Fratelli or fucking Dianne Feinstein, who was in the background of all the major events in the last 150 years, if you look at the picture. Spunberry 65, thank you again. If Jimmy Kimmel builds a vacuum, look out, Hoover. He shucked the chrome off a dadgum bumper. He can shuck a golf ball through 50 feet of garden hose. Easily. Leonard S., again, thank you. New Year movie recommendation. Brandon playing the banjo in Deliverance. Wee, wee. Miss S66, thank you for the 17 pounds and 99 pence. Happy New Year, Americans. Happy New Year to you, Brits, as well. You guys are honorary Americans. If you're here and you live in another country and you're watching my lives and shit, you are an honorary American from this moment forth. Believe that. You're one of us, man. You're one of us. Let's see. Nico Giorgio, thank you again. Let's not forget the grand total of 20 people showing up to see Brittany Griner at a failed homecoming celebration at the University Baptist Church in Waco. That is true. I believe it's in the town where she's from or near there, something like that. And they said, yeah, she's released. We traded her for a fucking monster, and we got her back. And they're like, all right, let's come out and have a big celebration and welcome Brittany home and make sure you 1, 2, 3, 4, 20. That's it. There's only people who can make it, Brittany. Sorry. I know they were talking a lot of shit about free Britney and America should go get her and all this stupid shit. But excuse me, when it came down to it, I don't think they showed up for you. I don't think they give a shit. Pink Paradise. 2023 is a year of hope, happiness, and prosperity. So I'm positive that it'll be a better year for us all. Well, thank you, Pink Paradise. We do need people to come in and occasionally sprinkle a little sunshine. J954, thank you again. Speaking of movie recommendation, 13 Hours. Sick. 13 Hours. Is that? Oh, the movie about Benghazi. Yeah, that was a good one. I've seen that. Daniel Orr, not feeling it. 3 thumbs down for 2023. Damn. I'll see your 2 thumbs and give you 1 more. Yeah, and so what do you guys think? Yes or no on 2023? Better or worse? I think it'll get better. I think we have some shit like this food shortages bullshit and the supply chain breakdowns. It's gonna get a little worse before it gets better in terms of those things, I think. But I think 2023 will be better. It's got to be. Come on, guys. Alan Shannon, Brittany's voice is deeper than mine. Me too, man. She's like, oh, yeah, thanks for bringing me back, dog. I'm like, what the fuck? Is that a man or what the hell is that? But thank you, guys. 2 hours. Man, that went by quick. We must have been having some damn fun. 2022 is over with. What am I going to do tonight? I'm gonna go to the store real quick. I got my best friend and his wife coming over tomorrow to watch the game. He's gonna do some wings and shit. So I'm gonna go grab some wings, man. I don't know if it's probably raining. If it's raining, I'll make them inside. If not, I'll grill them up. But we're just gonna chill, have some food, hang out, watch a movie with the kids tonight. It's raining outside anyway, so it's indoor activity for the foreseeable future. So that's what we'll be up to. Maybe I'll stay up till midnight. My wife will not. So I'll pop a beer open or something at midnight, celebrate, and call it a day, call it a year. And also February coming up will be 1 year that I quit my job and started doing this full time. So I thank you guys for that. I thank you for 2022. I thank you for making it possible for me to make a living from my garage, because I took the last 12 feet of my garage, turned it into a studio, and gave the shit my all. So I can't do it without you guys. I thank you very much. Let's see what the fuck 2023 holds for us. And thank you. You guys have a good night. Be safe. If you drink, mix some water in so you're not all hungover tomorrow. Be safe. And try to do something weird at midnight to bring 2023 in the way you should. But I thank you all. Everybody, all the folks, you know who you are. You're in here every day with me. We're going back and forth. I'm learning shit from you. You're making me laugh. I hope I'm doing the same for you. And I thank you all for your consistency. I love to see that if I give you my consistency, you give me yours. So thank you guys very much. I appreciate it. You were great. I was great. We were great. Say it with me, damn it. You know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. Please subscribe. Hit that notification bell, because every time it rings, a piece of shit lefty cries. Utilize the Linktree link. Get your ass over to JerichoGreen.net and mygreengear.com. I am Jericho Green. Man, I'm out.